had to go grab food. So we're now going to go through. I just did the Sora's Nightmare one. So we're going to go to Destiny Islands, and I'll show you what to do here. Currently, I'm inside the seaside shack because I have to go save. So, okay. So, after Sora's Nightmare, let me do something real quick. I don't know if you all care or not. That would be bad. Alright, so after Sora's Nightmare, it leads... Excuse me. I apologize for this. Alright, so after Sora's Nightmare, it puts you right here in front of Kairi. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go talk to Kairi. She's going to ask you to get you to... She's going to ask you to get a couple things. Relatively easy to find. They're only on this side of the Destiny Islands. And, like I said, they're relatively simple. So, she asks for... Crap, I skipped through that. Okay. Right, okay. So, she asks for 2 logs, a cloth, and rope, okay? So, the second you come down from Kairi, from where you are, there's a log right there on the beach. So, obtained log. There's your first log. The second one, if you come up here... Nope. Okay, well, you can probably... Yeah, the easier way is to go in through the seaside shack. You also go up on that little cliff. Seaside shack, there's a save point right here. So, I have already saved, but I will save again, because why the heck not? Alright, so we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Going to keep going. This will lead you to the small little island springing off of the Destiny Islands. This is where both Tidus and Riku like to hang out. As you can see, you have Riku right here. Also, during this time, you're also able to spar with those 3. I don't know if you can hear. Let me see if I can. Okay. So you have Riku here. If you talk to him, if you talk to any of them, you'll have a little thing of dialogue right before, and then they'll ask if you want to spar with them. So anyway, your second log's right here. Okay. That's all you need here. So yeah, you have Riku here. You have, I don't know if you can see it. You have Tidus over there. He's whacking his stick around, which is also, well, we'll get to that. You have Selphie, not Sophie, Selphie. Right there on the dock, and then you have Wakka over there. Here, I'll go over there just to show you. So, you come over here. This is Wakka. You've already technically kind of met him, but at the same time you haven't, so that's Wakka. You have Selphie here on the dock, and she's the chick in the yellow dress right there. And then, if you look, you can see Tidus walking away with his stick. Right there. He's bow staff. Whatever. I don't care. I call it a stick. Why? Because it is a stick. All bow staffs are technically sticks. Okay. So you're gonna want to go up on these wooden platforms, and if you go around to this treehouse here, you'll see there's a piece of cloth hanging on the wall. That's the cloth that Kairi's looking for. So you come back from there. Now, from here, you have to get the whole way over to here. For that, you can just jump down and come up this ladder here. Fairly simple. Right? Okay. Then you just follow this wooden platform over to where Tidus is banging his stick. There's a rope on the ground. You go over that, collect the rope, and from here, you can either spar with any of these guys, or go back to Kairi. The sparring is plainly simple. It can get tricky, especially with Tidus, because he has a lot of the same technique as you. He uses his bow staff, or stick. Selphie here uses her little jump rope, which she really likes to use. I don't know if she's holding it here. She might be. It looks like she is, but no, she's not. And then you have Wakka. Wakka likes his ball. And Riku... I forget what Riku uses. I'm pretty sure he uses the same stick-like thing. You have like because right now you don't have the Keyblade. You have a wooden sword. You have a toy sword, and that's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. So yeah. So once you've done all that, you're able just to go back to Kairi and give her everything. She'll give you a potion. I'm not gonna bother sparring because it doesn't do you anything, to be quite honest. It doesn't level you up. Or at least when I have it doesn't. So you have this little cutscene.
So Kairi's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a rat take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there. Why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
How could it be?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, Riku and Sora both kind of have a thing for Kairi. Riku's a douche. Yeah. He's a douche. So this is where you find all the Disney stuff that goes on. Starts off at Disney Castle. This is where you see Donald. Broomsticks. Fantasia broomsticks. Those give me life. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you actually do get to play at the castle, which I like. It's actually a really fun world. A lot of the ones in the second one are a lot more fun. Obviously, Mickey's the king, and then you're gonna see Pluto with this. Donald flips. And you don't really find out about those contents until later. This is Goofy. If y'all don't know, that's Goofy.
Daisy?
Okay. So now, right after that nice little cutscene, it's going to put you back into Destiny Islands. From here, you'll notice that this portion that was closed off before is now open. So, easiest way to get this is go up here, jump, hang on to the ledge, or don't even need to, and just go through here. This leads you to the other half of the islands, or what they like to call the cove. So you'll end up here. Best way to do is just jump around. You'll see a little sailboat down there. That's where you want to go, because Kyrie's down there. Also, keep in mind, if you can, take some time and study this route, because you're going to need it for later, and I'll get to that very, very soon. So you jump down here. Kyrie's on a raft. Let's go ahead and talk to her. She's going to ask if you've seen Riku. So now your job is, I believe, to go find Riku. Yeah. So now you gotta go find Riku. So you're gonna come over here. You're gonna jump. Be careful there, because if you get too close, you won't be able to jump up, and it gets really agitating. You just come over here. Right over there. Be careful, because that's gonna drop. Like that. Forgot it was that one and not the other one. My bad. And you see Riku here. Okay, and this also leads you back to the other side. Okay. So, we're going to talk to Riku. Basically, you two are going to have to race for the name of the raft. I personally am a fire... he wants to call it Highwind. He'll ask you what you name it. The default one is Excalibur. I'm a Firefly nerd, so I like to choose mine as Serenity, because I'm just a nerd. So go ahead and put that in there. So basically, what's going to go on now is that you are going to race Riku from, you take any route across this side of the beach. You hit that yellow star right there. First one back wins.
If I win, I'm captain, and you win.
I get to share the Palfu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palfu with Kyrie.
Like I said, he's a douche.
Wait a minute. Okay, on my count.
Alright, so I've done this about 8 times. I have won once. It's very difficult, actually, to be straight up honest. The best way I've done it is get up here, even though he's already going on the beach. You can take this, and I missed, so I'm going to lose. This doesn't really matter for anything. This is honestly just the short minigame that you have to get through, and it just kind of sucks, so you will most likely lose. But you do still have to go and tag the tree, no matter how hard you mess up. So, like you see, Riku's already on his way back. I'm just kind of chilling over here. Yeah, this doesn't stop until you tag the tree and go back, so you kind of have to finish it nonetheless. So yeah, the tree will glow, and then you just hop across the palm trees, which was always my quickest way to get back. And you just go over here, and then just hop right back up on the platforms, and go from there. But I'm an idiot, and I failed to do so. So, like I said, it doesn't really matter. It just kind of helps with the plot. And then you realize that he's kind of joking about the Palfu fruit. Sora gets mad. You go up and ask him about it. Tell you it's just a joke. So, from here, the last thing you need to do on Destiny Islands... See, that's what I'm talking about. The last thing you need to do on Destiny Islands is you're going to go back to the raft and talk to Kyrie. Hi, Kyrie. So, she's asking for quite a bit right now. But, it's relatively easy. So she's asking for Okay, so she's gonna ask for coconuts. Now, what you're gonna do is you can hit any coconut tree over here or on the other side of the island. The only thing is you can only collect the green ones, the ripe ones. You don't want the little brown ones. Yeah, see, that's a brown one. You don't want that. You want the nice green ones. They land once in every about 5 coconuts. So, like, this one, no. This one right here, that's something you want to grab. And you need like 2 or 3 of those. Once you're done with one tree, I suggest moving on to another. And yep, there's your 3rd one. So now you can go back to Kyrie. I mean, you can go back to Kyrie at any point and be like, "Here, I have your stuff." So you also need 1 egg, 3 mushrooms, 3 fish, and drinking water. Drinking water cannot be obtained from the ocean, which kind of sucks. So I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make this the easiest way possible. So there's 2 places you can get drinking water. One of them is right here at this little hole here, or you could also go to the island and go to the waterfall. But yeah, so now you have drinking water. I'll show you how to get the mushrooms. One of the mushrooms is right here. You can see it, it's a little orange thing, round thing, you can't really miss it. Just go over there, collect it up. The second one is over here by this rock. You just move the rock out of the way. You go into this little cavern, you'll see the other mushrooms right there. Grab that. The other one, the 3rd and last one, is going to be on the other side of the island. Why they make you go back and forth between the 2, I'm not really sure. But you also have to go to the other island to get fish. And she asked for like 3 of those. So, or 2. I don't remember. All I know is that she asked for fish. Don't judge me. Alright, so the fish are relatively simple. If you see something moving in the water like that, you just go up to it. That's 1 fish. And the other one's going to be around here somewhere normally. Yeah, but it's right over here by these boats. Just walk up to it. Walk up to it. There we go. So that's the other fish. So like I said, with the drinking water, you can also come over here to this waterfall here. And that'll do it for you. The 3rd mushroom is back in here. Your secret place. This is where some of the plot actually kind of thickens. It is dark here, so if you don't have a bright enough TV, I highly suggest trying to find a place to do it. I mean, it's relatively simple. If you keep moving forward, it's going to lead you another path. So you come into here, relatively simple place. There's a lot of drawings. Your 3rd set of mushrooms is going to be over in between this door and this tree. It's going to be right at the root of the tree, with this little painting of Sora and Kyrie. If you examine the door, get the mushrooms, and then this nice little cutscene comes in. It's kind of cute. You can obviously tell who's the better artist.
Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
What are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Where did you come from?
We do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Favorite quote right here.
Yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort.
Right here.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
My favorite quote from this game. So, for those of you who have never played this, you're probably gonna get creeped out by that because you're gonna be like, "Whoa!" Those of you who had played this, you already know who the heck that is. It ain't hard to figure out. For first timers, you'll learn as you progress through the game. So, come out of the secret place. And the last thing she asks for, I believe, is the seagull egg. Now, if you watch, the seagull egg is up on this palm tree. The problem is, you can try and climb the palm tree, and when you do, you can't get to the top. But you see the egg. So, what do? Get off that palm tree, go to the skinny one in the middle, climb that one, and then hop backwards onto the other tree. Get that seagull egg. And I believe that's it. I believe you're also able to spar with Selphie, Waka, and Tidus again. Again, like I said, I don't really like to. I find it pointless. Doesn't do anything. So from here, I believe this is everything she asked for. So you're just going to want to go back to the other side if you're not already. And where am I? Right, okay. So yeah, you're just going to want to go back to Kairi on the raft. There is one more thing here that I should mention. Is that if you look over here, you'll see a crate, and you'll see a small little cavern up there. Up in that cavern is a chest. So what you're going to do is, if you lift this crate, I'm going to come over here. They're going to stop right about where the shade hits. And you're going to throw it. That should bring you up to the ledge of the cavern. Jump up. Jump. Okay. My bad. Jump up on the crate. You should be able to hit the ledge. Pull yourself up, and there's a chest right in there. It gives you like a high potion or something. Protect chain. Alright. So. That's everything you need. I'm just going to go back here and show you how this works because I screwed it up. I would stand at the edge and then just jump. And that gives you your advantage over Riku in that race. From there, you just, you can either go down there and hop along or cross the palm trees and then make your way back through there like I showed you. But that's me. Alright, so you come over here. Kairi's messing with... You can't really hurt her. Talk to Kairi. She's making a nice little necklace out of shells. Talk to her again. I'm missing a fish. That's my bad. She asked for 3 fish. I'm missing a fish. So make sure you have 3 fish, unlike me. So I'm going to go back and get the other fish. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Probably in the general area where the other 2 were. If I had to take a guess. So yeah, don't screw up on your fish. You can just come back out here. There's a dock right here. I'm honestly not really sure. Okay, there it is. Yeah, you can see it's the nice little dot that's moving around. Go up to it, get the other fish. There's only 3 fish, so I mean it's not like you can miss them. But then again, there are only 3 fish. So if you screw up like I did, you're gonna have to go back. If you have trouble finding one, you shouldn't if you're watching this video. So, what do? We can cross the palm trees. Basically, you just want to get your butt back over to Kairi. However you like. I just like popping on palm trees. Talk back to her. She's going to give you a potion again. Again, you can say no, go spar with Tidus, Waka, and Selphie for the last time. Once you hit yes, you're locked in. And then this nice little cutscene occurs.
Now, look what has changed. do you mean? Well, you okay? Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the two of us. Huh? Just kidding. What's gotten into you? You're the one that's changed, Kyrie. Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first. But now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right? Yeah, of course. That's good. Sora, don't ever change. Huh? I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Then I believe it goes back to Disney Castle. Message reads, Donald, sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. This is from King Mickey, by the way. Not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I gotta go check into it. There's someone with a key, the key to our survival, so I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him. Got it? We need that key or we're doomed, so go to Traverse Town and find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. P.S. Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. And then signed with Mickey Mouse's head insignia.
Oh dear, what could this mean? It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gosh, he's all right.
Thank you, both of you. Of course. You be careful now, both of you. Oh, and you probably will travel even alone.
Over here! Cricket, Renee. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king.
Gosh, Jiminy, your world disappeared too. It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle. Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't live on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border. Right.
Technically, in this game, it's the same thing, but, you know, whatever.
Do dubs when we get there. Huh?
So yeah, a bunch of classic Disney characters: Chip and Dale, Donald, Goofy, Minnie, Daisy, Jiminy, Pluto. Yeah, like I said, in Kingdom Hearts 2, you're actually able to go to the Disney Castle, which is what starts the second half of the game. So, yeah. It's actually quite a fun world.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
The storm?
Oh no, the rat! Sora, dinner's ready. Come on down. Sora?
Alright, so, what's going to happen is it's going to put you back on the Destiny Islands with your toy sword and a crap ton of Heartless. Problem with this is that you cannot hit the Heartless right now.
Riku's bow. And Kyrie's.
Like I said, you cannot hit these things. Save your own life. You can deflect what they do. I don't think they hurt you. I take that back. They can hurt you. So what you're going to want to do is, right now, your best bet is to go in here, into the Seaside Shack. There's not going to be any Heartless in here. Your best bet is to go over here and save. So I'm just going to save real quick. This is the actual last thing you have to do before Destiny, before you leave Destiny Islands. So you're gonna go up those stairs, go over to the bridge, and this little island over here. You'll see, Heartless pop up. You'll see Riku over at the end. Goes into this cutscene.
Where's Kyrie? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We gotta find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku.
Alright, at this point, you now have the Keyblade, and Riku is now gone. So now you can attack. It's best not to lock onto them here, because if you do, they're just going to fall off anyway. You hit them hard enough. So don't waste any time here if you don't have to. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to that secret place where you found that third mushroom. That's where you're going to want to go. If you look there already, you'll see that there's a door. You're going to want to go through that. Now this is where stuff kind of gets really depressing. There's no Heartless back here, which is good. But, you'll see it.
Kyrie. So,
So what this does, this spits you back out to technically what is left of the Destiny Islands at this point, because it's being technically, for the most part, sucked up into a black hole. And guess who's back? Mr. Darkseid. Alright, pretty much this is the same strategy as last time that I had prescribed in Sora's Nightmare. Although he does, I believe he has one more trick up his sleeve that he didn't have last time. I can't remember what it is, but it's something. So like I said, he's going to start off with these beams coming out of his chest. Just keep whacking away with the keyblade. You can move around a bit if you need to. Not that you really should need to. But yeah. So now it's going to summon Portal with the Heartless and all that, the darkness. Like I said, they're just small fry. They're really common. I wouldn't be concerned. Alright, at this point I'm just going to take it off that and try and go for this Heartless here. If I could focus on one of them. Like I said, they really do like to crowd around. Oh, yeah, this is what he does. He likes to reach down and then pull out this nice giant orb of stuff and then launch it at you. And if you touch that orb, you're screwed. Congratulations. Which is why he also summons the Heartless in order to give you health. So yeah, make sure you don't die. Because that's kind of important. Yeah, also that little black orb that he does, giving you these nice little things. And they will destroy the hell out of you, I promise. So this is where you're really going to want to kill these Heartless here. Small fry to give you health. Because that helps quite a bit. Which is essentially what they're there for this time. Because they are really essential in defeating him at this point. Unless you're here. And of course, just try and ward those orbs best you can. So now he's defeated. I just leveled up. And we go from there. So he's gonna go in. So is Sora. And then this happens. Yeah, I'm not sure why Pluto's with him. He doesn't do much. That's pretty much the last you see of Pluto. So that's it for Destiny Islands. I'm just going to go in here for the crying out loud. So this will happen. So out into another world. For the sake of time, I'm just going to go in here right now and save. I'm not even going to bother with Sid if I don't have to. I have to bother with Sid. But I mean, Sid explains where you are. He introduces himself. And Sora explains, like, hey, I'm lost. and sit pretty much as your bag. So if you go into the item shop or accessory shop, I can't remember which one this is. I think it's the accessory one. There's a save point right over here by the fireplace, and that's going to be Islands. Next time I'll be doing Traverse Town Part 1. I'm not sure how long that'll take. Probably not too long. If not, I'll cut it into 2 parts. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and please make sure to tune back in for... Thanks, guys.